is Negroes in America, black folks in America, don't understand the need for us to know our history. When you have a thorough grasp of history, you are able to not make the same mistakes that you made in the past. You're able to draw from the strengths of that past and build upon that strong foundation. That's what other cultures do, brothers and sisters. The first thing they teach their children is their history, because in that history is going to instill a sense of pride in that young child. So as they get older, in times of hard times and times of trouble, they will refer back to that history, and that history will give them the strength to move forward. Every culture that has been strong, every culture that has built upon a strong foundation has known this secret. But since our history was destroyed, when we were brought over as enslaved Africans from Africa by the European, we lost that history. That is why our communities are in the condition they are today. If I don't know my history, you can tell me anything. You can tell me like you tell us. Nothing good ever came out of Africa. The people that built the pyramids, nah, they were white folks. White folks built the pyramids. You know, white folks built the Sphinx. White folks discovered medicine. When you don't know our history, your history, they can tell you anything. That's why we walk around today confused, because we've been lied on. They tell us that black folks never discovered anything except George Washington Carver and the peanut. If you go to school, the miseducational school system now, brothers and sisters in this country, what they really teach, the only thing they're going to teach our young people, especially during Black History Month, you're going to hear about Harriet Tubman, Martin Luther King, and somebody was making 100 things to do with a peanut. That's all you're going to hear. We had no history besides a brother made Skippy peanut butter or Jiffy peanut butter. That's the only history they think black folks have. They're not going to tell you about the pyramids. They're not going to tell you about the ancient civilizations. They're not going to tell you about how all the civilizations started in Africa. They're not going to teach you that. Only thing they're going to teach your young child, and the only thing they're going to teach black people, is that we didn't gain a culture, we didn't gain a history, we weren't good for nothing until the European discovered us in Africa. Yeah, there used to be a song called "You're Nobody Until Somebody Loves You." For black folks, the song is "You're nobody till somebody white discovers you." You don't exist until white folks discover you. And that's the same slave history they always give us the so-called black history. To hear them tell it, we had no history before 1619. Black folks weren't doing anything but running around the jungles of dark, quote-unquote, dark Africa until 1619 with bones in their noses and eating people. And we really didn't have a history, really, until 1865, around 1865 or so, or 1861, around that era, was so-called Abraham Lincoln freed the poor little slaves. They don't tell you about Nat Turner fighting against slavery. They don't tell you about Denmark Vesey. They don't tell you about Gabriel Prosser. All they tell you, we were sitting around one day, happily picking cotton, singing.
me for the Peckerwood, Peckerwood will kill me. Be like you killed me. You be putting that rope around my neck yourself. What you think you is, a hound dog? Peckerwood say go fetch, you fetch. You see me hang, you gonna know. You gonna know you kill a black brother. Cicero! Mayhaps I could have got a weight on beat for you catching me. You remember that. You remember that all day. You killed me. You remember that. You killed me. Because like you just proved what the Peckerwood say. We just beasts. Willing to do anything. Kill each other. No mind. No feeling.
Shut up, nigger.
Leastwise, I ain't gonna die like you gonna die. Like a slave. I ain't giving no lifetime of misery and sweat to this Peckerwood. I'd rather die than be a slave. You Peckerwood, that's right. You Peckerwoods was oppressed in your own land. We was free. And you brought us here. In chains. Well, now we here. And you just better know. This is just as much our land as it is yours. And after you hang me, kiss my ass.